Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So Michigan State's return team not doing the offense any favors there. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
If they don't make the connection, that one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. The Spartans will line up to punt it away.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Touchdown, Michigan. The special teams with a special play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Michigan 7, Michigan State 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. And stopped short of the first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first punt was taken back to the house. When he's got some space here. Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Burns. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Burks. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game where it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Back to pass. It's Burns. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. How about that for a defensive touchdown to tie this football game?
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And, Chris, that's one thing. Well, all the way back to George Perlis and one of the guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach of Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Burns. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Plugged out at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, Chris, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion, right? Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the Spartans looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Down he goes. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Completion makes it second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Burns. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So we reach the 2-minute warning. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Burns. He's going to pull it down and run. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by 65 miles battling for a prize like the Paul Bunyan Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And it's been a battle of wills between these 2 teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jibbies and Joes. This 2nd half could really be about the X's and O's. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Spartans will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. The turn begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the 2nd down play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Burns. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Spartans come to the line in a hurry-up.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. First down here for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And with that, they regain the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Burns. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Wide receiver runs a slant. defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. It's a draw play. Jukes to get free. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The Spartans looking to keep this drive moving.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset.
And that football is out, a potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Burns. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. 2nd down play coming up. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Second down and goal upcoming. Scanning the field. It's Burns. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up third down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Michigan 28, Michigan State 16.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Great cut. They whiff on it. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Burns. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive and try to get this ball back.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead?
Touchdown, Sparty. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Oh, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back to throw. It's Burns. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to hand this off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Defense is coming after him. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback keeps it here. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back, who does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
And the Spartans will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Eludes the rush. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. To the air, it's Burns. Pressure is coming. And he's got it. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. Touchdown, Michigan. They go in front in the final minute of play. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And he'll drop back here on third down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.